basically, it just seems like a total waste of time because, you know, there's going to be violence whatever happens. So it's not really solving the issue, is it? It's just sweeping it under the rug. I mean, people, like, they've tried different things all over the world, but this isn't really, it's just pushing people to different areas, you know, and like, it's not tackling the problem, it's just covering it up, in my opinion.
I think the 1 AM lockout laws are good in some places, but in other places they're insufficient. Like above and across, there's all the trouble, so obviously you're going to close early. But down here around the city, where the Irish and other nationalities are around, it's good crack, like the local lingo, you know what I mean? So I hope it stays like that, and whatever else happens, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think they're well intentioned, but I think what's going to happen is that people are going to respond by going to underground parties where they're unregulated and where people are bringing their own alcohol and their own drugs, and there's less security. And I think that the danger is that things are going to go wrong and there's not going to be the help there like there is when you're in the club.
At the end of the day, the issue is not alcohol, it's actually drugs and people with narrow minds and people from the outskirts that don't even acknowledge the effort. And like, it's not like people going to King's Cross getting drunk, having a laugh. It's narrow-minded people that are educated that just come out and start fights. And a lot of times they're on drugs, they're not even on alcohol. So half one curfew means bullshit because people will do drugs any time of the day.
My opinion is that I think people that get locked out, it's not fair. Like, it's not if they're drunk, but I think it's going to cause more fights than what's happening at the moment.
We think the 1 AM lockout law is a bit tough. It segments a lot of the population. A lot of people don't sort of act so inappropriately as a lot of the others do, and yeah, so it sort of segments a lot of us. It makes it really tough for some of us to get into places when we're trying to meet other friends who have been at places we haven't been at, and trying to catch up later on.
I disagree with the lockout laws from a simple perspective of, because of the lockout laws, there are going to be more people on the streets during the prime time hours between 2 AM and 4 AM, and these people are going to A, have nothing to do, B, likely already be intoxicated, and C, plus be looking to cause trouble. And plus, what this is creating is, it's creating an environment where there's going to be more violence outside the clubs, and because inside these venues where there is security, there are people who are looking after these people, things at least, you know, they can kick out the troublemakers. Whereas now on the streets, everyone is out there and there's no one looking after them, and that is just going to lead to more violence on the streets.
I need to educate people before just locking them out, because any person will rebel against curfew, and like, that's just what it is. It's like your parents setting a curfew. It's not going to make a difference, and it's just people losing business.
If you look at Sydney as an international city of the world, someone is trying to compare themselves to other international cities around the globe. We're actually going backwards in bringing these lockout laws in place. If we're restricting people from having the opportunity to go out late at night, tourists come to town with the expectation that they can have similar rights to what they have in their hometown. They come to Sydney and find that they have restrictive rights. It's not the majority that is actually trying to cause a ruckus in town. It's a minority, and that's what really needs to be taken into account. It's a minority, and the majority is actually paying for that, and it's having a bigger toll, in my opinion, than what it needs to. And there's a lot of other considerations that could be taken into account that would be a bit more practical. Yeah, that's my opinion.